everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about some more stuff in Season 17, mainly the new buffs and nerfs that will be going on in the next couple of weeks, as Respawn is going to calibrate the new season, and well, Ballistic is a little bit broken right now. We're also going to go ahead and give out 45 bucks. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about Apex Legends. So with any new season in Apex Legends, it's come to be expected that when it drops, there are going to be a lot of bugs and issues in the game that go alongside with the buffs and nerfs of the characters. One of the crazy ones right now is that if you are playing as Wraith and you get knocked, if you place your portal right before that happens, you'll actually survive in a down state, but be able to still use your weapon. This bug has actually been in the game since I think season 5 or 6 and has come back multiple different times. So I think this will actually be patched pretty quickly because it's something the Apex team has a lot of experience in. Something that they may not have as much experience in is, well, the new legend Ballistic, who has a ton of new abilities, all of which aren't working necessarily the way that they're supposed to. For instance, you can spam punch with Ballistic right now, and by doing so, you can cause yourself to fly in the air, which is actually a pretty cool way to fly around the map if you use like a crypto drone or something. But along with that, you can actually spam attack people when landing, which can be a major issue for a lot of different players. Along with that, his ultimate has some other issues going on right now, where if you get your ultimate and you pull out your gold weapon and then you drop it, it will remain golden for the rest of your team to pick up. And you can do this basically infinitely throughout the entire game and give yourself and your teammates a lot of different unique weapons. I wouldn't recommend using this in ranked right now because you most likely will get banned, as hideouts is on a ban wave, but I would expect these to be fixed very soon. Of course, there is a buff and nerf that was supposed to come in season 17. Some of you might know that Seer's ultimate will no longer work through the dark veil as we saw in the trailer, which was confirmed with patch notes that Respawn put in. However, when the season launched, that was not the case, and it was actually removed immediately from the patch notes. We do actually know from Respawn's Trello board that it is actually still coming in a future patch, probably this upcoming Tuesday, as it is highlighted, and it does seem that they actually know what caused this issue. So do expect Catalyst and Seer to work a little differently in the meta. It's kind of crazy that EA laid off over 200 QA testers during an unscheduled Zoom call, because I feel like the QA testers could have helped with a lot of these issues before the game released. And I've got to say, this is probably the season with the most bugs I've seen at launch. But of course, we are going to be seeing some more stuff come in just the next month or two, as we did get the brand new Revenant Reborn model. This is a look at him right here that the Dataminers found. This doesn't seem to be his prestige skin. Instead, it's going to be a complete rework of the character in general. And we have gone over his abilities, such as the slingshot, where you fire a slingshot to quickly change position. Force repel creates a quick pulse around yourself to repel enemies away. And a 1v1 duel, where enemies hit with your ultimate will be ported into the void to fight you one-on-one. And from what I've recently heard, it has changed a little bit because those abilities were leaked back, I think, in season 14 or 15. His ultimate will actually be pretty much the exact one of Fade from the mobile version of the game, which has now been canceled, and it makes sense that some of their abilities and lore are going to be moved over in the main game. And his ultimate was called Phase Chamber, where you will release a phase cage to send all legends within range into the void. So it looks like you might not be going one-on-one to fight them anymore, but you will be able to port them somewhere else. Of course, his passive, I've heard, still remains the same, with the wall running ability, which is going to be absolutely mind-blowing to finally get a legend that can do that. And it does seem that a future map in Apex Legends has also been testing this, so it will be interesting to see if that stays for Revenant Reborn, or if it's something that all legends will get on a brand new Battle Royale map releasing this winter, which is Titanfall 2 themed. Biggest change is that the tactical does not seem to be that force repel, which creates a quick pulse around you anymore, and it is in fact going to remain the silence that he always has had. But it's going to work a little differently in a way that requires more skill, but has a bigger payout, because it does appear that his tactical has a holster. None of this is 100% confirmed yet. These are just inside leaks that I've been hearing, so do take everything with a grain of salt before we see the legend, but it is clearly apparent that they are doing more buffs and nerfs for these legends going into this season, and you can be expecting a lot of changes. Let me know down below, what kind of changes do you think need to start happening in season 17 to kind of recalibrate and balance the season, and go ahead and check out this channel for more secondary Apex content. And until next time, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.